Good morning. It's coffee talk. 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 Shh, coffee talk. We're using the lid because we want it hot. Hot. Mothering the mothers. I'm jumping on here today. I'm jumping on here today because I want to share something with you. I'm inspired. I'm inspired. Okay. So there's some people in my world that are really hurting, really, really hurting. And, using yoga, the practice of yoga, the mindfulness of yoga, the asana, the physical body, breath, mind, all that are tools that we can use even when we're really suffering, really, really suffering. Okay. Today's class at Monday, 9:15, in about 25 minutes, we're going to be jumping on the mat and we're going to be listening to our heart song and we'll be moving through gentle postures. And I hope you join us this Monday if you're catching this today or any day. Mondays 9:15, Wednesdays 9:15, Fridays 9:15. But today specifically, we're really going to listen to our heart song and do our work of checking in on how we're feeling, even when life, like Apima Children says, when things fall apart. We're still going to be okay, right? So that's today. But I'm jumping on here also because I was pondering a couple of you who are thinking about this yoga retreat that I have coming up January 13th through the 15th in Michigan. And I was listening to some of the reasons why people are coming. And it brought me back to something I want to share with you guys about joining the inner circle. So whenever anybody comes into the inner circle, I always ask the question of what is mindfulness to you? Like, what is mindfulness to you? So I'm going to ask you that, ponder. What is mindfulness to you? And maybe you'll even stop the video and you'll jot it out, or maybe you'll go look up a definition in the dictionary. What is mindfulness? And then the second question I always ask is why? Why do you want to be mindful? Why? Why? And so that's the second ponder. It's like, why do I want to live a mindful life? What's the difference between someone who lives mindfully versus someone who doesn't live mindfully, in whatever way you define it? So we're setting the stage, we're setting the intention of you showing up in a way to manage your mind. Okay. As I've said before, for me, managing my mind became something I do because living without managing my mind became too painful, too hard, too difficult, too life draining. So for me, managing my mind is the way that I have to show up. It's like a non-negotiable for me. I have to be managing it every single day, morning and night, which is why we do so many routines and rituals in the inner circle of bookending our day. But anyway, getting ahead of myself. The point of this idea of managing your mind, of what is mindfulness? Why do you want to be mindful? I want you to just ask yourself that question, calibrate yourself at the end of this year, going forward in how you want to do it this next year. Okay. Why? Why do you want to do it? That's up to you. What is it? That's up to you too. And that brings me to the retreat. For me, the main thing that we get out of the retreat is that you don't got to do anything. You don't got to do anything. All you got to do is show up, right? I'm going to handle it all. I'm going to take care of your food. I'm going to take care of your lodging. I'm going to give you yoga classes on bone health and fascial tissue and healing the heart and working on breath work. We're learning how to live yoga, not just practice it, not just do it, but how do I take what I'm doing on the yoga mat into my life when things are really freaking hard? How do I use yoga? Okay. So that's what we're talking about. Coming to the retreat, managing your mind, managing your time, looking at what you want coming forward. Where do you want to be showing up in your career? Where do you want to be showing up in your family? I don't want to say we're setting a vision, but we're setting a vision. We're bringing our calibration to what do I want? What do I want? What do I want? And then setting up the tasks to get there. Okay. So we're going to do this by all level yoga classes. You can come with your new knees. If you got a new knee, you can come with your depression. You can come with your plantar fasciitis. You can come with your rotator cuff injury, whatever you got going on, because that's not yoga is like following the class. Yoga is about meeting you where you are. So we're going to go through a series of yoga classes. They're optional. Everything on the retreat is optional. You can leave with a bunch of new friends. You can come and just have a silent retreat. You can eat mostly vegetarian. You can have wine. You can not have wine, whatever you want. This is a weekend that I'm hosting for you to come and for you to do the work of calibrating yourself into what you see for the next year. And you just got to show up. That's all you got to do. You gotta show up. Mothering the mothers is what I think of myself when I do this work, as I mother you guys who are taking care of everybody, right? Everybody, your parents, your kids, your clients, your students, your patients, like give and give and give and give. And then how do we care for ourselves? And I'm doing the same thing. I just went to the spa last night, had a good night's sleep, ready to recalibrate myself so that I can give to you fully and freely, so that you can do this, so that you can give fully and freely, right? I light my candle, and then you light your candle, and then they light their candle, and that's how we do it. Okay, so we have 2 or 3 spots left on the retreat. They're queen beds. The inn is sold out, but I think we have 2 queens left and 1 twin. If you'd like to go, if you'd like to have a place that's being held for you, where all you got to do is show up, all you got to do is show up, then come and take some time for yourself to really manage. Take a deep breath. You don't have to do the dishes. You don't have to cook. You don't have to serve. You don't have to do anything except eat, sleep, laugh, play, and move. Does that sound fun? Okay. Jump on the mat at 9:15 if you want to experience what a yoga class with me is like. Otherwise, you want to join the yoga retreat. Time is ticking. We have 2 queens and I think 1 twin bed left. And if there's anything you want to ask me, just reach out. And as always, may this work be of deep benefit to you. Enjoy your coffee and heart song today in our yoga class, where we're really calibrating to this moment and how grateful we are for these tools. Okay. Cheers. I'll drink that after I say goodbye. Deep breaths. Much love to you all. I'm holding you, mothering those mothers. Okay. Namaste.